food editor of Fair Lady. She's here in the kitchen to make us something scrumptious, because we're taking a look back at some of the foods that made headlines during 2013 and pickled. Anything.
Poached, preserved. It's a very nostalgic theme, and it came. There was a big movement towards nostalgia and going back to basics and that sort of thing with food in last year. And this is sort of a trend that came up, and a trend I personally love.
And I think it's quite worth your while to know how to pickle your own fruits or poach your own fruits, and it could make fantastic gifts, especially when it comes to birthdays, even over the festive season, which we've just passed. But a good idea for next year. But we're going to start with pickled ginger.
Pickled ginger.
Okay.
Alrighty. So the first thing we do, this pickled ginger goes very well with sushi. So we pop
And we all love sushi.
We all love sushi.
At least, yeah.
Rice wine vinegar in the pot.
All right.
A little bit of water in the pot, and some sugar. And basically what we're doing is we're making a simple sugar syrup with a little bit of vinegar, and then this is the pickling liquid.
That's it.
So you stir that.
So that will preserve it.
That will preserve it, yes. And in the interim, you peel your ginger and you slice it quite thinly. Sprinkle a little bit of salt over.
What does the salt do?
Takes the water out.
Okay.
Okay, takes the water out. Then you dry it off. I like to put a little bit of boiling water also, just to soften the ginger a bit.
Yes.
And then you end up with this, basically.
All right.
Okay. So you stir your syrup until the sugar has completely dissolved, and then once that's done, you end up with a sort of a cloudy liquid like this, but it is a beautiful liquid. And then you pour that over your ginger, and then really into a sterilized
brilliant, a little glass
jar.
Yes,
keep it in the fridge, and it will last you at least
up until you finish it one day.
Exactly, and you will finish this quite quickly.
And it looks
so
beautiful,
delicious.
and it's. I mean, what better way to have your own pickled ginger at home when you do go out and get yourself some sushi or whatnot.
Yes, you take away.
That is brilliant. Of
Alrighty.
course, you can SMS the keyword fruit to 33728 if you want to know how to pickle your own ginger, and also if you want to know how to poach some apricots.
Absolutely.
I think this is quite nice as well.
Yeah. Well, now in summer we're at the height of the fruit season, so you know it's a good time to make the best of all our beautiful fruit. So this also starts with a simple sugar syrup.
Okay.
And what I like to do to flavour the syrup is to put a little lemongrass in, and you just bash the lemongrass lightly to get the flavours out.
And it's got such a unique flavour, which I absolutely love.
Yes, and star anise.
Star anise
lends a lovely licorice flavour. And then basically also the same thing. You let the sugar dissolve, let it come down to quite a fine liquid, and then you boil it for 15 minutes. And it becomes a thicker, heavier syrup, which is like what we have here.
The one we have here now.
Yes. Then what I do is I take the apricots, cut a little crisscross into the base of them. This helps loosen the skins, and it'll cook well.
Okay.
So you just
no need to go all deep, just to break the skin.
A light crisscross, yes, exactly. You pop them into the poaching liquid.
Yes.
All right, you can put them all in there.
I see the liquid isn't covering them completely. Is that necessary? Does it need to happen, or?
It should. Maybe a slightly smaller pot.
Okay.
But what I like to do then is to put the lid on, and you let it to cook very slowly, and it will, 10, 12 minutes, the apricots will soften.
Yeah.
And then you let it cool and into also
and once again with the syrup and everything, just into the glass jar like that.
And it goes so well with things like Greek yogurt, so it's also healthy.
Yeah.
And you can keep it, I mean, you could serve it with custard, anything you like.
Could be a nice dessert, a little snack, exactly.
For breakfast with your muesli as well. You know, it's a very versatile dish.
It's, like I said, it's quite nice to know how to do these things yourself at home. So you can do that yourself at home by SMSing the keyword fruit to 33728. That's fruit to 33728. We'll send you on the shopping list, and also the link to the actual recipe and all the know-how as to how you get to pickle your own ginger and poach your own apricots. But if you have missed anything Justine has just shown us, here's a quick recap.
Sprinkle salt over ginger and leave to stand for 20 minutes. Rinse, then cover with boiling water. Boil sugar, vinegar and water, then add the drained ginger. Store in sterilized jars. For the apricots, boil together sugar, water, lemongrass and star anise. Put a cross into the apricots before simmering in the syrup. Store in sterilized jars.
And once again, that keyword fruit to 33728 will send you on the shopping list and a link to the recipe so that you can make your own pickled ginger and this beautiful poached apricots at home. Very, very easy. Justine, thank you so much.
Thank you very
that is,
much.
we've made the most unbelievable dishes on the show today. We've made a gourmet stuffed lamb burger. We had gluten-free red velvet cupcakes with popcorn, I might add, which is great, which is just off screen there. We're going to grab them just now, and then these pickled goodies right here. So, man, we're going to be having a feast today. So I think it's just right to call in the rest of the guys. Come on, Graham, Ilana, guys, let's get in here quickly. Come on, guys. No.
You come to us.
Why?
Come to us.
Well, I'm not bringing any food with me.
Come on, bring it.
Okay. You know what?
You should have brought some of the goodies with you.
I'm not.